Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a couple of kooky, crazy kids in love that love reacting to The Bad Batch.
Yes, we do.
This is The Bad Batch Season 1, Episode 15, and you can get early ad-free access to all of our reactions over on Patreon. Link is in the description of this video. And you can also see our full watch-along reactions that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you ready to do this?
Yeah, because we gotta find out what happens to Hunter.
Yeah, I know.
It's very intense.
It's a different Camino. Sorry.
Killing the seriousness for the moment.
I was adding to it. The drama and the tension.
Yeah, we don't like him, Bucky.
Where are we going?
You'll find out soon enough, and so will your squad.
Using my comm won't work. They'll know it's a trap.
I'm counting on it.
They'll still come for you.
Yeah, it's true.
I know, Bucky. We really hate Crosshair.
It's his creepy-ass voice. It
Spanner wrench.
puts Bucky on edge.
Yep.
Omega, focus.
I can't. We have to get back to Darrow and rescue Hunter.
We will. But we can't go anywhere until the ship's fixed. Hand me the spanner.
Okay, the
Be a little
robot's fine.
gentler. Yeah.
That should do it. The hole's patched.
Nearly finished getting the systems online.
I left Gregor a seat. She wasn't too happy about it. What else?
We are up and running.
Let's go get Hunter.
His communication device has just been activated. Appears he is no longer on Darrow.
What do you mean? Where is he?
Where are the rest of them?
They'll be here. We'll intercept upon arrival.
So you're the one they call Hunter. The destruction your squad caused on Rylor got my attention. I leave
Don't
this
care.
to you, Commander. Stay on schedule.
I question the clone's motives with his old squad. I don't trust any of them.
If his plan fails, none of them will be a problem any longer. Keep an eye on things.
Yes, Admiral.
Activating Hunter's comm was intentional. The Empire wants us to come to Camino.
Yep.
I'm uncertain as to why.
No turning back now.
Are you positive about these coordinates?
Yes, I told you. They're to a landing pad that we can use into Poker City.
Every platform down there will be swarming with troopers.
Not this one. Trust me.
Smart kid.
I'm only seeing 3 cruisers. Where's the rest of the fleet? Okay, it's a good thing.
Locking on to the coordinates.
There's the fleet's
Hang
waiting
on.
for you.
This is going to get bumpy. We are at the given coordinates, Omega. There is nothing here.
You have to get lower. Lower.
If I go any lower, we will be in the water.
It's the only way to activate the platform.
Hold on. Scanners are picking up a large structure directly beneath us.
Hell yeah, nice. Okay, but then how do you get...
Yeah, but then where do you go?
Yeah, do you have a boat on that thing?
Never doubted you for a second, kid.
Landing was only one problem. How are we going to get into the city?
We'll take the tube system.
The what?
Awesome.
Come on.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Wrecker and I are always on the same page. I don't know what that says about me.
This type of underwater transport system is not documented on any schematics.
Kaminoans keep a lot of secrets.
Indeed. Omega, how did you know this existed?
Nala say, this tunnel leads to her private research lab. The others run throughout Camino.
You, all right?
It doesn't matter. Saving Hunter is what matters.
Bringing up some bad memories for her. And Echo's able to spot that right away.
Where are all the regs?
When did you start caring about them?
No Kaminoans either. This facility's being decommissioned. You don't seem too concerned.
Why would I be?
Because the Empire will be phasing out clones next.
Not the ones that matter.
Keep telling yourself that.
You're a liability, dude. You can be controlled by a chip in your head, and all anyone needs to do is control the chip in your head, and they control all of you.
Behind most of the time.
You tried to kill us. We didn't have a choice.
And I did.
Somebody's a little bitter.
That looks like every other Kaminoan lab to me.
Not exactly. Most into Poker City don't know about it.
Hunter's comm is still active. I'll pinpoint his location.
I'll tap into the system. I don't get it. What's so special about this lab?
It's where I was created.
Here?
You all were here too.
What do you mean?
Your mutations were enhanced in this room. Experimental Unit 99 began right here. I was there.
Wow, is that true?
How could I possibly know that?
It was only for a short time before you were sent to be with the other clones.
Something's not right. All the central files have been wiped. There's nothing in the system. Anyone else think that's weird?
Also, robot friend.
Don't shoot.
AZ,
Omega, I am relieved it is you.
what are you doing down here?
I am in
Hiding.
hiding. Soldiers were deactivating droids and forcing key Kaminoan medical personnel onto transports. Those who resisted were eliminated.
The clones did that.
No, these were other soldiers. All clone troopers were reassigned and transferred off-world, with the exception of CT-9904.
Crosshairs here. Should have known.
It is not safe here, Omega. You must leave.
We can't.
Not without Hunter.
Without Hunter.
Found him. His comm is pinging from the central cloning platform.
Come on, AZ. You're with us.
Do you really think that
I've seen
he's with his
what
comm?
Empire's doing, occupying planets and silencing anyone who stands against them. You know it's not right.
You still don't see the bigger picture, but you will.
Can't you see they're using you? It's that inhibitor chip in your head. It's making you fall.
We have an unauthorized entry on Platform 5.
Night on schedule.
it's scheduled? Well, I feel like that droid's gonna make the ultimate sacrifice. And,
No.
Yeah.
I like that droid.
I know.
AZ, you said all the clone troopers were gone?
Correct. Those are not clone troopers.
They're TK troopers, like on Daro.
Wait, Hunter's on the move. This way.
I know. It's scary, Bucky. It's over.
According to the comm signal, Hunter is directly above us.
The training room? That's open ground. Crosshair's waiting, he'll pick us off. Oh, he's waiting.
Precisely why we will not be going in through the main entrance like he would expect. We'll enter through the lift. That should give us a slight advantage.
Omega, wait here.
No, we should stick together.
No, Echo's right. Crosshair's after us, not you. Stay out of sight. If things go south, we'll send you a signal. Back to the ship. Contact Rex.
Welcome to the arena. Oh, where'd it all begin?
Guess you're wrong about that.
And here we all are. Together again. You won't be needing your weapons.
So just fisticuffs?
See? Following orders isn't so difficult. Where's your little sidekick?
You think we'd bring her here? We're smarter than that.
Lying was never your strength, Wrecker. Find the kid.
It's the signal.
Per CT-1409's instructions, we should flee to the research lab.
No, something went wrong. We have to help them.
But that means we will also be in danger.
Focus, AZ. I have an idea.
Okay. She's got her own little army now.
Way to go, kid.
Time, Commander.
Hold your positions.
So this was your grand plan. Bring us here and kill us.
If I wanted you dead, you would be. Not that it wouldn't be justified. You betrayed everything we stood for. And for what? The Republic.
We're loyal to each other, not some empire.
You weren't loyal to me. I was one of you. You may have forgotten, but I haven't. And it's why I'm going to give you what you never gave me. A chance.
Think I've almost got it.
Freeze.
Hello?
Sir, I found the girl.
Send her on a shuttle off-world.
Crosshair don't.
It's for her own good. And yours.
Omega belongs with us.
Living among fugitives where she's in constant danger. You want to protect the kid, then let her go. Stop pretending to be something you're not, Hunter. We're not like the Regs. We never have been. We're superior. The Empire can't protect the galaxy without strength. This is what we were made for. Think of all we could do together. We were brothers once.
We can be again.
Can be again.
I love the music.
Why would we trust you?
What choice do you have?
Stand down.
Is he gonna kill all of them?
Negative, Commander.
Ah. Yep. He's gonna.
Well, okay then.
Yep.
Does that answer your question?
I said move it.
I'm kinda in the middle of something.
Nice.
Did it. Nice work, AZ. Now let's hurry.
You all are meant for more than drifting through the galaxy. It's time to stop running.
Come
Join
home.
the Empire, and you will have purpose again.
You really don't get who we are, do you?
Don't make the same mistake twice. Don't become my enemy.
Crosshair, we never were. Hey, why'd you activate the droid?
This was not my duty.
I believe you may have activated a few too many droids.
I can see that, AZ.
Aww, like old times. The whole team's together.
It's such a tease, though.
I know.
I mean, could they have Omega? Could they fix the chip?
Yeah.
But he's got to be willing.
Admiral, the commander lost control of the situation.
All remaining forces out. Let the clones die together.
So they're just completely blowing up Kamino. Nice.
Well, Crosshair, let this be a lesson to you. The Empire doesn't care about you either.
Yep.
And they have no loyalty to you. And they're leaving you behind.
Means Crosshair can be back on the team.
All essential personnel have been removed from Kamino.
And the chief scientist?
Secured. The cloning technology is now firmly under Imperial control.
Very good, Admiral. You may fire when ready.
Oh, he's always been ready.
Move into position.
Independence Day vibes.
Crosshair, forget the Empire. This isn't you. It's your inhibitor chip. We can help you.
Wrong.
They took that
I
out.
had my chip removed
Oh.
a long time ago.
Since when?
Does it matter?
Yes.
This is who I am.
I don't believe him. I think he lied about it.
Sorry, Omega.
I mean, because we saw them do
Yeah.
it.
I promised you'd never have to come back here.
You did the same for me.
Oh.
3 Venators are descending on the city.
That's when it got melted away. Okay. That makes sense.
Ricker, grab Crosshair. He's coming with us.
Omega approves. And the little droid lived! Yay!
They're not out of the woods yet.
He's got a stank face on. Man,
creepy.
I know. Empty it is. That is creepy.
Yeah.
Sir, we're in position.
Open fire.
Hurry! Get to the left! Back inside! Go!
Shit. Can the tube system still work?
Not if a building lands on it.
This is true. Man. Man. I knew that was it, but
But still, like,
it was hanging on for a long time. I was like, maybe there's like another like scene like right after that.
yeah,
There's, like,
yeah.
yeah.
You hold out hope for like just maybe.
Yeah. Maybe one little more. Great episode.
Yeah.
Absolutely loved it when Crosshairs was fighting with all of them. I mean, seeing Crosshair and the other Bad Batch team all like together as a unit again, it was fantastic.
So interesting though about his inhibitor chip, because like as he was talking to Hunter, I was like, loyalty to you. I'm like, you sound bitter, which doesn't seem right for the person who like chose right and is on the side of the Empire and all good and stuff. So like, there's a part of me that's like, is his chip malfunctioning a little for him to sound this way and be talking this way? But then he's still an ass. So I'm like, no, yeah, his chip is working. His chip is there. Big revelation to find out that while his chip had been there and had, we saw him getting work done by the Empire, they upped it. They made him turn on his friends initially. He hasn't had it for a while, and he's still choosing the Empire, but trying to convince his friends to join him.
Yeah.
So like, Crosshair's a complicated character.
Exactly. I mean, like at the end of the day, like he said, he could have killed them if he wanted to, but he didn't. Like just like they think that they're trying to get Crosshair to like not fight for the wrong side. That's what Crosshair is doing. He believes, I guess, in the cause that he's fighting for, and he believes that they will have like. I mean, everyone wants a sense of purpose in life, right? I mean, without it, it sucks. Wander like aimlessly, and that's why people like lose hope. So he has found his purpose, and he's always kind of like he's always been a soldier, and like that's just the life that he's known, and he doesn't want to be a nomad. And so I think it was also interesting because before like the reveal of like, it wasn't a reveal, but it was just like a reminder of like, oh, this might be like where the chip got where it happened. I was thinking that he was lying about it because he wanted to see if there was no hope whatsoever for his redemption, would they kill him?
I'm going to push back a little bit on one thing you said.
Okay.
Which is that Crosshair believes in the Empire now. I think the Empire played to Crosshair's ego. And he got to be a leader of a guard, but like, I don't know, if you were to ask him, gee, Crosshair, what's the Empire's platform that you believe in so wholeheartedly? I'm really not sure that he could tell us.
I think it would be for order. And like what people believe that the Empire is for, like order and peace. I mean, yeah, it's military controlled peace. It's not freedom, but it's peace. And so I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that is something that you can claim, like if you're fighting on that side.
Sure, like if you buy into the Empire propaganda, but they're hardly bringing peace to the galaxy.
I'm not I'm not arguing for the Empire.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, if Crosshair, like, I think that's.
But like, there are people that like are fighting for the Empire that believe that.
Yeah, I think Crosshair just doesn't he doesn't strike me as being a fanatic in that way. Like, I feel like, okay, the Empire played to his ego and he doesn't really want to know more, so he can just parrot back what's being said to him about the Empire versus like genuinely being blind to what's happening and wholeheartedly believing in what the Empire stands for.
So even if he doesn't believe wholeheartedly in what the Empire stands for, I think he still believes that he'll have a purpose and a place within the Empire. Yeah,
and that's what I mean. Like, they play to his ego, so like I think he feels like there's a belonging there, but it's not necessarily like, come join the Empire, we're on the side of right. Like, which is sort of a little bit what he was saying. Like, come to the Empire, because like this is where we're on like the right side, and we can regroup and band together.
Well, you didn't say. I don't know if he said the right side.
I'm paraphrasing that part.
He was saying that like, come to the Empire because we will be elite here. And like, like, so also playing their ego, like we'll be elite, we'll be the, the top soldiers in this army, and we'll also all be together again, and be a team again. And, which is what, I mean, you want your friends to come join your team, right? So that's where I was getting at, I'm like, yeah, like maybe that's like, he didn't read like a pamphlet and was like, oh, I'm going to sign up for the Empire. Like, like this is, I love what they have to say here. But I think when the inhibitor trip went away and he had a choice, he chose the Empire because he saw the kind of life that they were leading. And he's like, to him, that was not a good life.
Well, yeah, always on the run, constantly being hunted.
Yeah. And with
not a great time.
And to him, without a sense of purpose. And like, to back that up, Hunter kind of said something similar. Like, he didn't know what to do. Like, he was, they were bounty hunters, but like, or whatever, they were working for Sid, but like, he didn't really like that.
Yeah. He
wanted something to fight for and to believe in. And even if Crosshair doesn't believe in it, he's convincing himself so that it'll give him some purpose, so that like, it's just like, it's like fooling himself.
Well, I think that's the key thing is the convincing himself bit, because obviously once he lost the inhibitor chip, he'd been thinking a certain way for a long time because of it. He had taken actions that he now had to reckon with after losing the chip. And so, like, do you want to take that hard look in the mirror and believe that you are the heartless monster that murdered innocent civilians on the orders of an empire, whether you believe they're evil or not. Like, they ordered you to murder civilians and you willingly were like, yeah, okay, sounds great. That's a hard look in the mirror you got to have with yourself. Or you could kind of take the coward's way out and be like, no, the empire is good, law and order above all else. I was justified. I'm a good soldier. And so, like, you're kind of reinforcing what the inhibitor chip was telling you, even without the inhibitor chip, because to do otherwise is too emotionally difficult.
Yeah, I think it is emotionally difficult to think that you were not in control of yourself and somebody else was, and that you were not controlling your own actions. I mean, that's a mindfuck. So I think he did sort of convince himself, like, no, like, deep down, this is what I wanted. Like, they might have made me, a little bit more fanatical than I would have liked, but at the end of the day, I think that I still would have chosen this and chosen to be with them. It was interesting how he said that, like, they didn't give, the rest of the Bad Batch didn't give him a choice. Because he's like, I'm going to give you what you all didn't give me, which is a choice. Like, so how did you interpret that?
As Hunter rightfully said, you tried to kill us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I kind of feel what Hunter was feeling in that moment, which is like, what choice could we have given you? Like, we couldn't go back and, like, grab you by the hand and bring you with us. You were holding a gun. Mm-hmm. I'm not really sure, to be honest, what Crosshair was looking for in that moment. And I mean, we could go back and watch that episode to look for it. But my recollection is he was genuinely trying to kill them. Mm-hmm. If they had been able to convince him otherwise or knock some sense into him and take him with them, they would have, but they couldn't. And so they did the only thing they could do, which was to leave and hope to figure out what was going on. And maybe there'd be a chance to go back. Crosshair, unfortunately, continued to hunt them and want to kill them. That kind of gets in the way of that.
To me, I think he was saying it because, sure, maybe, like, they had to leave him right away and they had to flee because, like, not only was he chasing them, but other people were chasing him. But they never came back to try to get him, knock him out, remove the chip, and then give him the choice of, like, hey, come with us, we're going to do this. Or, if you really want the Empire, then you'll go back there. That's the only thing I could think of, because I couldn't think of, like, any, like, moment where they, like, could have taken him, but they left him. Again, like you said, we'd have to rewatch it to really, like, break it down. But that's kind of how I interpreted that, was that he was thinking, like, oh, you guys never came back for me. They came back for Hunter. Clearly they can break into Kamino and try to, get someone again. And
they took care of Wrecker's chip.
Took care of Wrecker's chip, yeah. And so I feel like that's where he was going with that. But, I mean, like, and he killed, that was an awesome shot, though, when he killed all those other...
living up to his name.
Yeah. In one blast. That was pretty sweet. Fantastic episode. I know there was another one that I really loved in this as well, but, like, probably the best in the series so far in this season.
Yeah, I would agree with that, because it's the converging of so many elements that have been so beautifully set up throughout the season that finally getting that reunion in between Crosshair and the team, but it's not exactly what we expected. Yeah. It's also not exactly what we wanted. Like, they did a good job still finding a way to surprise us in the midst of all that.
It's set up that the chip was removed. And, like you said, he was showing more emotion and, like, sort of, like, making his own decisions and choices, which leads us to believe that, yes, he is telling the truth there. I still want them to, like, check. I still, like, at least hope that they check. I at least hope that they double check to see that it makes sure this chip was removed.
I think they will. I don't think they're going to take Crosshair's word for pretty much anything in the immediate aftermath of all this. I will be curious to see how it evolves with Crosshair. I mean, in an ideal world, through the help of his friends and the support and strength that comes from that, he'll be able to take that hard look in the mirror and kind of come to terms with what he's done and what happened to him. Yeah. And then from that, hopefully move forward to find the purpose that I think the rest of the team has found, which is, hey, we're not all gung-ho for the Republic per se. We're also definitely not fans of the Empire. But we fight for each other. They are the the renegade team. They are the rebels in the purest sense, because they're not aligned to anything specifically, but they more so just kind of like do what's right in the moment when it's right in front of them.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I was going to say they fight for what's right in the moment. So, took the words right out of my mouth.
I actually think you said it better, though, to be honest.
Well, because it was the rhyming. It was the rhyming. It was the fight with the Yeah, so.
Yeah, you're the writer. you think that way.
Just takes me a while to think it.
But I mean, that's what I hope will happen. Jaded entertainment fan in me is like, oh, sure, that's going to happen. And then all of a sudden they're going to be attacked and Crosshair's going to make the big ultimate sacrifice as soon as we just get back on board with him, because that's what these things do to us nowadays.
Yeah, it's true.
But I hope that last bit doesn't happen. But I hope everything else I said happens.
Let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments. And if you want to see the next episode right now, then go ahead and check out Patreon, because we got early ad-free access there. Links in the description of this video. You can head to patreon.com/definitely-not-definitive. Thanks for checking out our reaction to The Bad Batch, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.